All right, so start working on installing the radiator, which I already had. This is a Champion 4-row unit that I actually bought through Jegs for my other swap that I had in here, the 5.7 Hemi. And as you can see, so right there's the lower radiator hose, and on this one it is on the opposite side that I need it. Upper is correct. So they actually have another Champion one 4-row just like this that has it on the right side, so I will have to probably splurge and buy that. There's the electric fan, and then I also start putting in the vintage air unit and condenser, which I've already had in here once. So it's not too terrible hard to install it, but just takes some time. So you guys can watch me install this here. Some of the plumbing for it. Here I got some of the lube for the O-rings. So I've done a couple of these, and I have a bunch of extra parts left over and O-rings and all that. So we're gonna replace all the O-rings that I had on here before, put all the new ones on. Hopefully I got enough O-rings to take care of everything. I think I do, but if not, I'll just have to order some more. This has been all in storage for basically a year. And I do have to look at the directions to see where everything goes, because I forgot where they all go, so I need to make sure that I got everything in the right spot. Those are tightened down, and let me look and see what I need to do now. Okay, there's a couple other sure where they're at, but there's two other fittings that go across the top that are supposed to there's two other pipes that go across here. They're supposed to hook in, but I am not seeing those. Well, how did I? Oh, here they are. Never mind. I found them. they're laying on the ground in front of me. So there are these, this one, and there's a smaller one. I'll get that cleaned up here. I've been just gonna use brake clean to clean them off because they've got goo on them from when I had them on here before. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm all the way over there. I probably need to go get my sound pack so you guys can hear me, but bear with me. All right. Put this lube on here. So this one goes over the, let's see, gotta go through this. And then there's another one that goes on that top, right over here. Clean that one up with a little bit of clean. And I still got, but like I said, I think in one of my other videos, I still have body work to do. I still have the doors and fenders to do for body work, but it's getting all this engine stuff put in place before I do that. It's been cold. I don't want to do it outside because I just cleaned all the dust out of my garage from the other body work I did. Aluminum pieces on here. Interesting. So normally you're supposed to drill in there and connect those together and fasten them down so they're tight. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can get away without doing any of that and just clamping them. With the bolts that I got. Without drilling through there. I'm drilling a hole in my radiator support again. So I actually filled it in with weld. See if I can do it this way. to. Buzz it down with this. I think that'll be fine. I don't know that it's not going to show car, so I don't know that I care that it sticks up here. I more or less care that I can that they're just fastened and they're not going to move. Hopefully we don't got any leaks. I'm too lazy to go get the wrench from the other garage, so I'm just going to use the monkey wrench here. Got her. All right, I'm gonna go back and look at my directions. I think, well, this is where I used hose, so. All right, well, so because this is a swap, I had to make some different lines, hoses, because the AC compressor, like on a normal one for this, is up here. On a normal 383, 440, on these it's down here. So you kind of have to make your own outside of the kit for these, which is fine. Just take some ingenuity. Well, but it kind of is. I don't think it's cross-threading. I hope it's not cross-threading. I don't think it is. It's going on way too easy to be cross-threading. Just, it's hard. I don't remember it being like that anyway. Installed it the first time, but maybe it was. I just don't remember. not super tight. I don't know. I just got it threaded on there. I don't know if I need to make some adjustments, but I'm gonna go ahead and get it threaded on the compressor. Get my another O-ring here to use. Kits are coming in the garage, yes. You shut that other garage door?
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely will have this out like yonder, so need this one. Nice and tight. Then we'll have these AC lines. Can't see them right now, but they'll run. Well, the lower radiator port is in the way on this side, but when I move it to this side, it won't be. We'll be able to flex it and get the radiator hose on this one, I think. Should be able to. All right, got that. Now I don't know. I need to look at my directions. See what I want to do next. Well, the last time I ran them up over the supports for the fender, which I might do again, but so I might hold off on those. On doing the ones that go through the, well, I gotta hold off anyway. I'm painting there's a piece that goes right here that holds the pre-bent lines in, and then rubber hose goes all the way back to the firewall to these holes. I'm doing my heater hoses a little bit different. So I have these, and I'm going to just kind of, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I have 90s in there right now, but I was going to try to bend them around somehow to go back in, see if that works or not. All right, it's the next day. Now I'm gonna, I need to take this off to put this in the other side, get the other hoses and lines ran through this, and once I'm done, then I can put that back on, but that needs to get out of the way. You could probably do it with it in the way, but it's gonna be a lot easier with it out of the way. So I'll go get started on that, get this situated. You can kind of see, I guess, my stand does not go tall enough to see all the way in there, but You can see somewhat in there and kind of see what I'm doing. All right, you can see how I got all that routed in there. And then goes down below the radiator, all the way to the AC compressor. I still got a wire in the AC compressor, but that's not hard because I did that before. And so the AC compressor on these things, to go with the vintage air, you have to buy these fittings down here, the retro fittings to fit on there. And then the style of AC compressor you want to use is from I think this one's from a 2013. I think you got to use a 09 to 2013 or something like that. But actually I think this is from an 09. So that's the style that you want to use, because the ones that come on these stock are a dual, can't remember, they're like a dual clutch setup. And this is a single clutch type AC compressor with a single plug. Otherwise the other ones have dual plugs. So now I'm gonna work on routing my heater hose. And like I said, they're gonna come off of here, and I think routing to there. So hopefully those fit in there okay, and I don't get any kinks. I mean, I really don't need the heater hose all that much, but be nice to have just in case I do take it out in spring day when I need defrost or something, but otherwise it won't get used that much. So I have these push-on fittings to push on here. I'm gonna start with the top one. I'm not sure that it matters, but they're pretty nice. You don't have to use any clamps or anything with them. I mean, you can, but they push on really hard. So, like so. Put this back on here. Hoping I can get away with just going back through like this into this hole out. Looks like that will probably work. So now I gotta find some grommets, which I think I have a couple extra, so we'll see if they work. All right, let's see if these go in these holes. Okay. Oh, tight. But I guess they're supposed to, right? It's gonna work. Get this one shoved in there. All right, now I'll get my knife and cut some. Alrighty, got that one done. Push it through. There we go.
but that will probably work. Now, I think I'm gonna have to look up to see which one's the in and out because I don't remember. That'll work. And that should be enough space in there to push that on. But like I said, I'm pretty sure I gotta figure out which. I might have this in the wrong way and have to cross these because I don't remember what hole goes where on the motor or on the vintager.
All right, got some more wiring done. As you can see, got the compressor wired in right there with the vintage air intake. Got all the plumbing in for the AC. Now I just got to do my radiator, which I ordered a new one. So I gotta wait till that comes in because as you can see, the bottom one is on the wrong side. It needs to be on this side. I mean, I could probably have made hose for that, but I didn't want to. So I've got one coming. Another Champion, just like this one, it's just on the bottom. Bottom hose is on the other side. So you see some more of the wiring there. How I routed those, and they come through right here in the fender. See that down in there, right there. And then the vintage air has those. Normally a heater hose is supposed to come through here and up through here too, but I did that differently. Oops, through here, up around too, but I did that differently. Got all these fittings connected. And then, as you can see, they come in through the firewall, through the fender, and right there. Got my wiring. I'll have to tape that. Oh, not tape, but zip tie, or I have some fasteners that I can use for that. And then on the inside, I just kind of tucked the wiring up in there. Probably could have done a better job at folding it or winding it up, but nothing's gonna be up and back in there, so it won't hurt anything like that. This is power and the 2 ground wires, and then that's the binary switch wire, that blue wire back there. And you can see there's my computer, or the ECU, ECM, whatever you want to call it. It's moving along. Just takes time, takes some figuring out, but she's moving along. Next, probably tomorrow we'll start working on getting the dash in and wiring that. The Dakota Digital dash, I have the OBD2 BIM coming, so that'll make things a lot easier to finish up that wiring for the dash. Once that is done, I'm trying to think, I'll have to make some holes here for the TCU, the transmission controller, and feed that through. But once that's done and hooked up, we'll be really close to firing it up.